And as this vast Irish crowd welcomes the teams, we welcome you to Windsor Park, Belfast, for the first visit of an England team since May 1971. Beautiful, hot, sunny day here in Belfast, and the ground is packed. There'll be many youngsters down there in the crowd this afternoon who'll be seeing these English players in the flesh for the very first time. All the sadness and pain of battle-scarred Belfast is at least temporarily pushed away as the Irish fans roar a welcome to their green-shirted heroes and, of course, to Don Revie's sporting ambassadors from England. The lush green turf, then, of Windsor Park matching the green jerseys of the Irish players. The pitch in absolute perfect condition. Flags and banners around the ground as the national anthem will now be played. The banners of Ulster then, and the roars of an Irish crowd for a home international in Belfast, the first time in 4 years. The last time England were here, they beat Ireland 1-0, goal from Alan Clark. And there a special roar for the England players as they stream away to the goal at the far end of the ground. There then the Northern Ireland team. Only one change from the very exciting side that beat Yugoslavia here to go top of their group. Billy O'Kane comes back into the side. He fills in at left back in the absence of the Arsenal star. Number 7 then. This is Derek Spence, a relative newcomer to the international soccer scene. Came on against Yugoslavia, made a very big impact, although he comes from a third division side. England then changes from the side that played against Cyprus. Shannon's been dropped, Beattie's injured, Thomas has been dropped. Into the side comes Colin Viljoen, the first South African to play for England since Blackpool's Bill Perry some almost 20 years ago. We should be looking for him for free kick situations just outside the penalty box. Most accurate kicker of a dead ball. And Dennis Stewart had 17 minutes as a substitute, coming on for Dave Thomas in Cyprus. Now a starter for England for the very first time. £250,000 took him from Sunderland to Manchester City. Match referee today, Tommy Reynolds of Swansea. The England team bench there, Don Revie in the middle, with Les Cocker down there, his old sidekick from Leeds. And Revie now looking to yet another new side, England new side. He's capped a total of 8 new men this season. Dave Clements doing the dual job of Ireland team captain and manager as well. Alan Ball, Arsenal, captain of England. Even though the former captain, Emlyn Hughes, has come back into the side in place of Kevin Beattie at left back. Alan Ball then, already issuing instructions, shouting encouragement, winding up this England side. Roars of encouragement from the Irish crowd as England, the white jerseys, take the goal. On your left, and Alan Ball is brought down in the opening seconds. First free kick. Watson stretching it here for Emlyn Hughes. McDonald for Tuart. Biljearn having to scurry back. Spencer's there instead. Hughes caught in trouble. Hamilton then. The cover by Dave Watson. Brian Hamilton, Linfield boy, started his career on this ground, this Windsor Park ground, with Linfield. A little bit of pushing. Free kick to Ireland. Pat Rice over it, waiting for Chris Nicholl to get up into the box. Nicholl up to challenge. McDonald got highest. And Clements fires high over the bar. Dave Clement, inspiring leader of this Irish side. Hamilton then. McElroy fighting for it against Watson. Keegan. Alan Ball. Biljearn then for Bell. Whitworth getting his first touch of the ball, as is Todd now. Nicholl covering well. Challenge coming from Kevin Keegan. Chris Nicholl. Two centre-backs in this Irish squad. Alan Hunter and Chris Nicholl of Villa. Pat Jennings, his 52nd cap for Ireland this afternoon. Spence got a good touch, aiming for Hamilton. McElroy trying it. Tuart back deep. Bad ball. McElroy. He was reaching it long for Keegan. Being chased by Hunter, and he ran the ball over the line. Tommy Jackson, Nottingham Forest. Nicholl on for Billy O'Kane. Good, solid, quick challenge then from Bell. Ball. Losing out, though. O'Neill picked up Hamilton well. Well, one back, a good try. And Hamilton on the shot, on target. Crowd ready to cheer anything that's done by the men in the green shirts. Whitworth, good ball in for Alan Ball. Hamilton rather gave that one away to McDonald. Now Keegan. Biljearn stretching it for Tuart. Well read by Nelson. Watson. McDonald and Nicholl. Jackson for Ireland. Rice. Aiming long for Spence. Todd. Are down for Hughes. Watson. Whitworth calling for it at the far side. Ball was open. Now he reaches for Whitworth. Not a particularly good one, though, from the England skipper. Gets a little try-hacking from this Irish crowd. O'Kane. Spence in there again. Whitworth. Ball kept in by Bell. O'Kane. That's Phil Jones. Oh, and he lost it. Chance to win it back. Hamilton. A lot of scurry from the Irish as England are committing one or two minor errors at the back. Foul by Hunter on Keegan. Ball then for Viljoen. Keegan roughed out of it by Hunter, and Hunter's signal to referee Tommy Reynolds is not relished by the Welsh official. Viljoen over the ball, leaving it though, in fact, for Alan Ball. Looking for McDonald, and Nicol gets it away. Viljoen back for Todd. Bell, Todd. Hughes on the touchline. Now Ball. Viljoen. Whitworth can attack. Keegan gets the shot in. McDonald. Great appeal for a penalty and nothing given. Ireland lived a little dangerously then. Colin Bell really fighting for that ball against Clements. Gives the free kick away. Hunter for Rice. On for Hamilton. Spence trying to win it back. Ran across Watson, the free kick to England. Spence, about a £3,000 buy from Oldham. Just over a year ago, 2 years ago, when he went to Bury. Nicol hard in. Jackson reaching for Spence. Watson for Hughes. Keegan. Nicol. Clements. That's Todd's ball. Beautifully searching out for Colin Bell. Well read by Jackson. Now it's O'Kane. Foul by Bell on Clements. O'Kane. Whitworth gets it forward. It's Nicol, Jackson, Nicol again. Hughes looked just a little casual as he went in on that one. Jackson. Not a bad ball for McElroy. Want some help? Clements. Whitworth getting himself well positioned to stop McElroy. O'Neill. McElroy and Whitworth again. Useful long cross deep to the far side. But for Ireland, there was no man in that area to make use of it. a good jump. Now Spence. Hamilton. Fell well for Jackson. Rice looking for McElroy. Bilgen down for ball. Bilgen went well for that return. Now Hunter. Rice. Hunter. Too long. The blonde head of Hunter now getting back into position to cover. Hughes, that's a awkward ball for Watson. Whitworth. Todd. Tuitt. Now ball. Keegan. That's by Hunter. Ball played for a corner. Looked very much suspicious, as though Bilgen was the last player with the ball then. But a corner, the first one of the game. Tuitt to take it. Edmund Hughes getting up into the box. Off the line, and the shot. Charged down from Watson. Jennings puts this ball away out. And hurt was Tommy Jackson in the goalmouth in the incident then, which very nearly produced an England goal. Ball floating in from Tuitt's corner. Keegan getting a touch on it. Ball blocked on the line. And Watson's drive blocked in turn. Very narrow escape for the Irish defence then. So, he's gone ready. Looks out across the field. The incident tied it up. The injury helped. And Ireland take it on again. Spence now. Brought down by Tuitt. Free kick to Ireland. Spence, the price they put on that blonde head of his at the moment, somewhere in the region of £100,000 if he leaves Bury and moves on to bigger things, which is his ambition, of course. Pat Rice with the kick for Ireland. Hughes gets it away. Hamilton turning and running with it. Gives it away, though. Bell. Now Whitworth. McDonald. Foul given. I think it was the push by Billy O'Kane that finally gave the free kick. Whitworth to take it. McDonald on the jump, and Nicol was there. And then Hughes. Now Watson. Bit of a nothing ball, that one. Big Dave Watson. Now about to be sold by Sunderland, or shortly to be sold by Sunderland. Watson. Hughes for ball. Donald. Tuitt. Putting himself about, but didn't get the ball. Clements does, now it's O'Kane. Rice. Arsenal colleague, Alan Ball, charges it down. Nicol to the rescue, bad ball though. McDonald, now Alan Ball. Free kick as the offence came after the ball had gone. Keegan trying to get there. Jackson, Keegan still fighting for it. Alan Ball. And an Irish throw. Hunter. Ray Clements. Fancy yellow stripes down his shorts, matching the yellow of his jersey. Keegan. Now McDonald. Keegan. Far post, Alan Ball trying to get there. Pat Jennings is very strong hands, the biggest pair of hands in football, reaching up to pull it down. Dave Clements. Long and McElroy trying to get there. Donald and Nicol. Now Keegan. Holding on a little too long. Finally gives it to Bell. For Hughes. Donald, Keegan, and Jackson whacks it away. Not a good ball by Watson. And Watson was well positioned to tidy up the mistake that he had caused. Ball for Whitworth. Ball. Keegan. Now Whitworth. Hughes is wide open on this left side. Hamilton coming back to him. And Hughes tanking back to take up his position in the back four. Great roar of charge coming up from the fans. Ball robbed by O'Neill. Putting the pressure on Whitworth. Went a yard too far, and it was that Iron Man Todd that stopped him. The player's pro. Bilger. Keegan. Hughes. Helped by Bell. Keegan. Good cross ball. And Kane gets it away. Now Clements. O'Neill. Spence calling for it on this right touchline. First by Watson. Rising helping out. Needs to hit it left for Clements. Clements against Whitworth. And Clements, a chance to do it again. Instead gives it to O'Kane. And Spence comes in hard. Todd gets it away. Alan Ball now. And Keegan. Stewart getting out on the left side of Keegan. Goes in for Bell instead. Tackled by Nicol. Clements now. Hamilton. McElroy looking for Spence. Cool play by Emlyn Hughes. Ball out. Spence giving Emlyn Hughes a Bit of trouble from time to time. Hughes carrying on the attack with his Liverpool colleague Keegan outside on the left. Goes instead for Bell. That's a good one. Good reaction save by Pat Jennings. Fine first-time shot by Colin Bell. Clements slowing the game down to a walking pace. O'Neill. It's Todd covering. England ball. Bell. Offside, Keegan. A bit of calling and shouting going on amongst the England players at the moment. Almost halfway through this first half. The game still wide open. Colin Bell. Bit slow. Whitworth not too much on for him then. Clements. Losing the ball. Viljoen now. Hughes. Donald and Keegan up ahead. Ball. Now Viljoen. Good run by Whitworth. Well spotted by Viljoen. Pressure still on though. Hughes. Watson. Struck a little too long for Viljoen. Good vision by Watson, but the power of the pass a little too long for Colin Viljoen here. Call from Alan Ball. Face it, son. Face it, Colin, he says. Spence. Now Jackson. Bell. Way back for Whitworth. Chris Nicholls' header. Tuart. O'Neill and Nicol goes in. They both lose it. Keegan goes flying down, and the free kick goes to England. Alan Ball with the kick. Sent Watson up into the box, along with Keegan and McDonald and Tuart. Hughes. Bell. Well, that all fizzled out into nothingness. Colin Todd. Ball. Tuart. Made space for the cross. Now the ball joining in. Tuart again, against O'Neill this time. Obstruction given. Dennis Tuart with the free kick. Aiming for McDonald, far side. And finally knocked away by Hamilton. O'Neill now. Robbed so easily by Tuart. Again looking for McDonald. Got in there well. McDonald again sneaking him in on the far post. Which was what Tuart was brought into the side for. Take him on, get behind Ireland defenders, and knock in this scoring ball for McDonald. Watson got up well. Bell now. McDonald. Too strong for Tuart. Todd off the top of his head, and he was pushing apparently. Free kick situation for Ireland. Clements over the ball, MacDonald sorting it out. O'Kane, and Nicholl almost got there, Spence does! Oh, and a roar coming up for this young man, Derek Spence, and he can't believe that he missed that one. Fine position he found himself in this his second international for Ireland, and he really should have tucked something on the target then. Free kick for the O'Kane's cross ball, exposing England at the back, and Spence wide of the far post with his shot. Bad miss. Hamilton. Rice. Come for Spence. Rice. McIlroy a little bit late to get to it. Watson was there first. Now it's Hughes. Viljoen. Ball. Viljoen. And Ireland had it. Clements. Spence. Out. Ball out. Spence a little slow thinking by the lad then. Keegan. This is Whitworth. Tuitt. Bell. The return ball for Tuitt to chase. Nicholl's going in. Goal kick. Jump by Watson again. Oops. That was MacDonald getting it right in the neck from Chris Nicholl. These two fellas know each other pretty well. Chris Nicholl, the Villa centre-half now, but one time with Luton when MacDonald was there. Todd's free kick. Watson down and hooked out beautifully by Rice. O'Neill being hustled by Bell. O'Kane now. Todd. Bell. Todd staying up there. Nice ball to take over. Looking for Keegan, and Nicholl got there. Pat Rice. Jackson. Hamilton. Clements, and Hamilton got one after the ball had gone. He's down injured. O'Neill now for Ireland. Hunter. Coming in fast, O'Neill. Martin O'Neill. Okay, in the crowd trying to draw the referee's attention to the fact that Hamilton is still down injured. Jackson running with the ball. Rice searching for it deep. It's McIlroy. Ball out, and I think we shall now have the opportunity for Hamilton to get some treatment. A bad blow if Ireland lose the services of Graham Hamilton. It's a tackle challenge with Dennis Tuitt. It left Hamilton down. Don Revie out to have a word with Tuitt. So that little coaching session ended. Don Revie Goes back to the box as he notices referee Tommy Reynolds coming over. Dennis Tuart now passes on the information to Keegan, calls over MacDonald as well. And Keegan now explains to MacDonald what instructions have been sent out. Tuart, a real hot gospeler at the moment, passing the information around as a sad sight for Ireland. Ryan Hamilton taken off. And that would be a very, very bad blow indeed. He is unable to go back on again. So Ireland now with 10 men, Hamilton off the field. Hunter being harried by Keegan. McElroy, Watson gets it clear. As far as Clements for Billy O'Kane. Now Clements. Ireland playing it backwards to Chris Nicholl. Alan Ball for England. Long one for MacDonald to chase. Pat Jennings was very quickly off his line. Alan Ball. Bell. Ball. Hughes. Ball. Read by Hunter. Watson gives it away. Spence now. Foul given against Watson. Bringing down, tumbling down the number 9, the blonde number 9. Derek Spence. A very firm word from Tommy Reynolds. Rice hoisting it high. It's Clements' ball. Whitworth. Bell. Ball on for Hughes. Ball. Bad control then by Alan Ball. Clements. O'Kane. Clements. Hunter and Nicholl. Ireland trying to play containing football until they find out whether Hamilton's going to come back on again. Hughes. Now Todd. Hughes for Keegan. There's Hamilton just trying his leg out on the touchline. Clements way, way back to Pat Jennings. And Clements sees that Hamilton is back on again, and the Irish crowd are happy that their team is now back to full strength again. Now Hamilton seems to be limping a bit. Ball. Keegan. Hunter wouldn't be taken in by that. Keegan then. Covering back was O'Neill. All fairly predictable. Bilgeon fighting for it. Keegan takes over. Free kick given. Skipper Ball goes over to discuss the situation with Bell. And Ball takes it. Spence gets it clear. Tuart. Todd. Watson forced to play it backwards. Alan Hughes constantly finding a lot of space on this wing, but that was not the mark of an England player by any manner of means. 40 games experience. Jackson then, as Spence goes up. Clements had to stretch a long way for it. Ball. Nicholl covering. Okay. The foul by Watson. And Spence was on the receiving end again. About 10 minutes to go to half-time. The game still in deadlock. 0-0 here in Belfast. Rice then for Jackson. O'Kane. Now ball. MacDonald. Tuitt switching to this left side again. It's MacDonald. Hunter bit very, very well. Foul call against MacDonald. Having a niggle at Big Alan Hunter. So rather needlessly given away there. Alan Ball. MacDonald. That's Keegan getting in. O'Kane has fallen awkwardly. O'Kane could be in trouble. Hughes for Watson. Ball. Offside, MacDonald. And sad side indeed. They've lost, Ireland have lost Ryan Hamilton. On in his place, Tom Finney. Finney of Sunderland, and that is a bad blow for Ireland because Hamilton really does give a great deal to this Irish side. Tom Finney then, famous name. He's played only once before for Ireland. That was against Norway, and he scored on that occasion. Tuitt. Long, long one, looking for Bell. Whitworth. Now Todd. The unflappable Todd. Beautiful true ball, running true on this fine Windsor Park pitch. Keegan. Bell and MacDonald having a go at each other. Keegan looks on from a distance. Watson really dominating in the air. Now Vilja. Keegan. Positive signal from the linesman, indicating an Irish ball. Off the top of McIlroy's head, and Finney was in fast then. Hunter and Nicol in a bit of trouble here. Keegan back for Tuitt. Chopped down, blocked down by Pat Rice. Corner left side. The last corner that Dennis Tuitt took from this corner flag area. Produced a right old scramble in the Irish goal mouth, and see what happens this time. Hughes on the goal line. Keegan near post. Long one, far post for Watson, and now Bell. And the clearance by Hunter. Good control clearance. Finney didn't control it when it got to him, though. Hughes, Tuitt, against Rice. And he got his cross in eventually. Hunter, hard out. Watson being chased by McIlroy. Watson just had the edge. half a yard start. Todd, Whitworth down on the touchline. For Bell, a ball. McDonald. Ball absolutely sent down as he tried to contribute a part of his body for the 1-2 return pass. And the free kick given just outside the box. Keegan chasing in, and Jennings just got a boot to it, a fist to it rather. Watson way back for Whitworth. The ball and Bell. And O'Kane was there. Spence and Clements. O'Neill. McElroy. Rice joining in to make up the attack. Very far side is Spence. Knocked down for O'Neill. Handball. O'Neill using his forearm. McElroy, hands on hips. Hasn't seen too much of the goal posts of Ray Clements. Off the top of Keegan's head to the safe hands of Pat Jennings. Hughes forward. To it. Flick on. That one's almost got snow on it. Watson there. Keegan giving it a chase, but Nicol is there. McDonald about to try out his long throw, I think. Good one. It's a corner of Hunter. So the same situation develops. Emlyn Hughes on the goal line. As Tuitt prepares to take the corner. Keegan near post. And the shot from Alan Ball. Good volley from Alan Ball. Long time since he scored a goal for England. Last was against Scotland, May 1972, I said 3 years ago. Vital goal, that one. In fact, a 1-0 winner at Hampden Park. Hughes up well. Spence, Finney. McElroy trying to get away from Todd. Good, strong play by Colin Todd. Colin Viljoen, Hughes, Todd. First-class player and pro, Colin Todd. Well, we're getting down towards the half-time area. Still no goals. Ireland have been able to draw only 3 times at home to England since they last beat them in Belfast. That was way back in 1927. And none of the 3 draws since have been scoreless. Last one was an exciting affair, 3-3 affair in October 1958. 0-0 here at Belfast at the moment. Irish crowd away off to our left, giving a farewell applause to Brian Hamilton. Clements being ruffled by Alan Ball. And Clements finally having a whack at Ball. Free kick then. Ball. Viljoen, Whitworth, that was a bad one. Could have laid it in his path. Now Bell, set for the shot. Goes for the corner. As on my watch now, we go into the time added on for stoppages. Not a lengthy one for the injury to Brian Hamilton. Keegan's corner. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Keegan looks at the crowd and he really gets the bird from the Irish fans, that side of the field. And in all fairness, you've got to be honest and say that he deserved it. Finney, Viljoen up high, Spence there, Tuart way back to Watson. McDonald, Nicol was there. Now Finney. Jackson, Spence. Viljoen. Donald, two men calling the far side. First is Bell. Whitworth goes on. Now Bell. That was Tuart giving it a try. Hooked out by Jackson. Clements. O'Neill. Watson coming in hard on Finney. Bell breaks for England. Now Whitworth. Bell. Todd. Viljoen. On for Hughes. Now. Oh, and Viljoen fast asleep as Finney came in and stole it away from him. Alan Ball. No width to England at the moment. It was Nicol's header away. Watson. Hughes. England ball. Referee Reynolds has another look at his watch and decides that the full ration has been used up in this first half of scoreless football. The home international in Northern Ireland and England here in Belfast. We shall be back in a few minutes with the second half, plus of course the highlights of the Wales-Scotland match, and also our bonus game for you. That's the Holland-West Germany game. We're going to take the break at this moment. I hope you will rejoin us again in just a few moments. Well, we wonder, in fact, what Don Revie has been saying to that England side of his at half-time. As you join us, Ben, here at Windsor Park for the second half. Reminder, no goals as Ireland kick off. Green jerseys, white shorts, attacking the goal on the left. As far as England are concerned, the sunniest part of this game is the sunshine that's been played in. Hasn't been a bright performance by England in the first half. Whitworth. Bell knocking it on. O'Kane as challenge was coming from MacDonald. McElroy and Whitworth covering. Todd. Ball. Bell. Whitworth. Keegan. Little flick on, aimed for Viljoen. Shirt sleeve crowd here in Belfast. Desperately eager for their side to do well. Chris Nicholl hasn't given very much away at the back. He and Alan Hunter worked very well in tandem together. Todd for Watson. Whitworth offering him a target on the right, and interception was by O'Neill. O'Kane. Clements. And O'Kane again. Watson. Stewart playing it back. Hughes. Keegan. And Nicholl. And Clements. O'Neill. And he's still going. McElroy, not a good ball for him, though. O'Neill. Kane. McElroy offside. Reminder that Tom Finney is on as a substitute for Ireland. Brian Hamilton limping out of the game midway through the first half. It's Keegan. MacDonald. Keegan. Bad ball by Kevin Keegan. Jackson. Spence. Could be in the clear. Has he got the speed to go all the way on his own? Good dummy run by Colin Todd then. Letting the ball run through to Clements. The crowd still excited by that electrifying run by Derek Spence. Baying and roaring for Ireland to do it again. And ball. Kane. Jackson. Clements steaming in. Todd stops it. Finney. And his boot. And his foot trodden on. Bell. Oh, and a bad pass. Now it's McElroy and Watson. And Watson was first. England getting themselves in trouble. Todd. Now Bell. Viljoen, MacDonald. Well, if that was aimed for Viljoen, and he's in there. Bit of goalkeeping by Pat Jennings because Viljoen very, very nearly squeezed in. Jackson for Ireland. Now Finney. And it comes for Viljoen. Donald. Hughes for Bell. Ball. Oh, that was a bad one again. Now, McIlroy. Far side is Spence, and I don't think McIlroy's seen him. Goes for Finney instead. Crowd getting up ahead of steam to encourage him. And another bad try by Tom Finney. And that has woken the Irish crowd up. So a bright start in the first 5 minutes of the second half for Ireland. Spence, robbing Hughes. Now it must be on for something here. And O'Neill, McIlroy and Spence got themselves right in each other's way, but what a terrible error in the first place by Emlyn Hughes. Spence robbed him. 2 Irishmen to lay it on to, and now the England players are beginning to shout at each other. Corner, pitch, far post. Just a touch by Clements. But he was being nudged and pushed, so the free kick goes to England. If memory serves me right, that's the first corner that Ireland have had in this game. Hunter, good jump. Bell forward. O'Kane. No problems here for O'Kane. And again, the encouraging roar of some 40,000 fans here at Belfast. Watson's head. To it then for Hughes. Nicol to play for O'Kane. Spence, Clements, O'Neill, for his teammate O'Kane. Hunter, O'Neill. Now the long one, and McIlroy chasing with Watson. O'Kane, Bell cut it out, now MacDonald. The Irish tackling hard now. Giljan way back for Hughes. Clement spreading his hands, telling those England players to calm down, get down to work again. The hustle and bustle is all coming from Ireland at the moment. Hunter forward. Spence getting pushed in the back by Whitworth. O'Kane, as Keegan comes to him. Hunter. O'Kane. Whitworth under pressure. Spence back for O'Kane. It's Finney, who's going in behind Hughes. To it forward for Hughes. Giljan. Robbed by McIlroy. Finney taking over. McIlroy. Jackson. Foul called against Watson. And again, the roars of this Irish crowd trying to inspire the men in the green shirts. And they really are making some noise now. Nicol. Whitworth hooks it away. O'Neill. Clements. Hughes. Jackson going in again, and offside was called. Dave Clements, the Ireland captain and team manager, feeling a little bit happier, I would say, about the Irish performance at the moment. It's first 10 minutes of the second half. Ireland have been really getting to grips with England. Keegan now for England. O'Neill and Bell. Bell's header. Jennings a sound, comfortable catch. Todd in no trouble. Whitworth now. Todd. Spilgern. MacDonald. Again, England a little too slow. Rice for Ireland. Finney. Watson's come to... Now Rice. Spence, good head on for McIlroy! Oh, and it just went wrong for the kid. What a fine explosive attack, though, by Ireland. Lovely little header from Spence at the end of it. Now Keegan. Ball. Two of them there. Kane gets it away. Whitworth. Now Tuart. Terrible pass for Alan Ball. Spence. Todd was there to put him off. Whitworth really had it to scurry. Steve Whitworth. A chance to make this position his own. Really there as a caretaker, I suppose, in some respects, to Paul Madeley. Comes back into the side, but the youngster could make this number 2 position his own. Now Spence, that's a good ball to him. And it couldn't be there. Oh, that was so close for Spence. The lad who had the shooting chance, the only one that Ireland really had in the first half, certainly justifying his promotion from 3rd Division Bury into the full Irish team. Well, this Irish crowd really getting on their side now. It's Nicholl. Hughes. Bell aiming for Keegan. Rice gets it away. Now O'Neill for Ireland. Still going. Needs help. Spence. Oh no, much too clever. Again, as Don Revie pointing out the imperfections that he's spotting. As Pat Jennings prepares to hammer the long one. Spence got just a touch. Steady man Todd was there again. Nicholl's head, good one. Clements, Nicholl. Jackson. Gave it away, though. Nicholl. And we'll get it right back to them. Finney. Taking on Hughes. Obstruction by Hughes. And England have started warming up Mike Shannon. as the free kick from Jackson is to come over. Nicol trying to get there. Goal kick. Fine jumping then. Nicol, McIlroy, Spence. They were all up there. And Mike Shannon continues to warm up on the touchline. O'Neill. O'Kane. Nicol. Nicol really settling into this international game with great spirit. Revie explaining to Mike Shannon exactly what he wants him to do when he gets out on the park. These are the areas I want you to thrust into, is probably the message that Don Revie is putting in there. Now they're ready to make the substitution. Keegan gliding it on. Nicol gets it away. Whitworth, the miss kick. Referee Tommy Reynolds, attention being called. Mike Shannon, and they point to Malcolm McDonald. So Supermac, with 5 goals, murdered Cyprus. Unable to score in Cyprus, unable to score in an hour of this game. And Mike Shannon, who was dropped today, goes out to try his luck. Again for Finney. Jackson. Finney. Clements. Keegan's coming from behind. Trying it. And Clements really gives some stick to that one. Score of 2 international games in a 41 match career for Ireland. 42 including today. Shannon almost got his first touch. Ball, now Shannon. Taken out of it by Nicol. McIlroy way back to Rice. That wasn't a particularly good one. O'Neill. Away from Whitworth. Kane. Spence almost got a touch. Bell. Keegan. Tuart. Chance for him to run at the Irish. Biljean playing it back for Tuart, but a badly aimed pass. And Tuart winds up in the middle of a sandwich between Jackson and Finney. And Ball again moving over to take the free kick. No, leaves it for Hughes. Who in turn leaves it for Bell. Whitworth. Good tackle by Spence. O'Kane takes it on for McIlroy. Handball by Todd. O'Neill way back. McIlroy and Whitworth. McIlroy did very well. He got himself a corner out of it, surely. Oh no, referee Tommy Reynolds points for the goal kick. Just about halfway through the second half and still no goals here in Belfast. Keegan chesting it down well for Bell. Irish ball. O'Neill back for O'Kane. Watson, oh, not a particularly elegant clearance. Clements. Hunter for Jennings. Again, they look for the big bombing length to the field kick. Spence getting a touch on. Todd was there. McElroy in, and Hughes the clearance. Rice. Shannon. Keegan. Shannon. And Keegan again. That's Shannon. Jackson covering back. Corner given. Jackson obviously complaining that he thought it was a goal kick, otherwise he would have played the ball. Stewart short then. Viljoen. I'd love that. Pat Jennings, one of their great Irish folk heroes. Okay. Watson away. Shannon down for Bell. Ball takes over. Keegan. Todd. Whitworth. Almost contemptuously, the way Jennings stood under that and just watched it curl over his bar. So we're exactly halfway through the second half. Nicol having to scurry. Hughes was highest. Clements forward. And Watson. Clements again. Ball. Whitworth. Now Todd. Not too much on for him. Whitworth. Shannon. Keegan. Hughes. Keegan giving it a chase. Nicol is covering. Watson, good poked header forward. Watson again. Whitworth. Todd. Ball. Challenge from Viljoen. And it's Stewart. Good opportunist effort by Dennis Stewart then. He's flicking out the left foot. Curling it over the bar. Hughes got under it, gets a second chance. That's Finney. Jackson. On for McElroy. Colin Todd, utterly unruffled. Johnson for Todd. Searching for Tuart, didn't find him. Now Finney. Tidied up his own mistake. England through Tuart. Hughes. Tuart again. Corner given. Tuart takes it. Keegan near post. Eamon Hughes coming up to get on the line. Shannon. And Watson in the box. Viljoen. Okay, Viljoen. Now Tuart. Corner. Leo Cain. Irish are pulling practically everybody back into the box now. And it's out. Bell way back for Todd. Tuart screaming for it, the far side. Spence coming out for Ireland. Not a good ball, though. Some of the Irish impetus that was hurling them forward in the opening stages of the second half has deserted them a little. Alan Ball, the England captain, can't be too happy about the situation. Spence. O'Kane. Hughes was there. Spence banging it downfield. That should go for... just goes for a throw. Oh, Colin Todd. A very uncharacteristic mistake. The usually so immaculate play. Again, the Irish fans behind this goal. Getting the flags going, getting the hands clapping. Ball and Jackson, and there was pushing in the box anyway. The free kick has been given. England coming here, 3 wins in a row. 2-0 West Germany, 5-0 Cyprus, and 1-0 Cyprus. And being held 0-0. Fighting Irish side. Good jump by Nicol. And now it's Hunter. Ireland played 3 matches this season and scored in each of them. They lost Norway 1-2, beat Sweden and Yugoslavia 2-0 and 1-0. Viljoen down. Shannon looking for the cross. Not a good one. 15 minutes, just a little more than 15 minutes to go. In 41 previous matches at home, Ireland beaten England 3 times and drawn with them 8 times in a total of 41 matches. Traditionally, England always the favourites to win here. Getting very much to a state now that 1 goal by either of the teams would be enough to wrap it up. Colin Todd. Whitworth. Tuart tackled out of it. Well won by Whitworth. Shannon. Shannon was doing some pushing, so the free kick goes to Ireland. Whitworth's header, good one too. Shannon. Ball. Whitworth. Bell. Todd. Little short back passes, but no penetration. Now Whitworth. Tuart. What a bad-looking ball. Shannon got on the end of it. Offside flag. Catches McElroy and Spence. McElroy, number 10, one of the 4 Belfast players in the Irish side today. Pat Rice, Derek Spence and Tommy Jackson, the other 3. Nicol, good jump. Jackson hiking it on. Okay, for Ireland. Clements. O'Neill. Clements working it way back for Kane. He'll have to hurry, though. Just got it away from Shannon. Rice. McElroy on a chase. Watson in front of him. Good work by Dave Watson. Solid, dependable centre-half. Hunter then for Finney. Rice. McElroy. And Watson is there again. Whitworth. Tom. And Hughes. Shannon. Shannon losing his legs to Hunter. So the free kick to Ireland. Ball, Bell and Hughes over there. Bell takes it. Long, looking for Whitworth, knocked it back well. Bit too deep though. So now Rice leads the charge out for Ireland. Spence. A little bit too much. Still there for Spence. And again. Too long. Keegan. Nicol stopped it. Ball. Shannon. Bell. Hughes making a run on the left. Slowed him down, the ball placed behind. Tuart got there, and Hunter comes out for Ireland. Whitworth reading it faster than Spence on that occasion. Now Tuart. Ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Jackson. O'Neill. Forrest man to another. Did he save it? Yes, the game goes on. Jackson, one of 3 Forest men in the side. Billy O'Kane, another one there. Shannon, ball. Looking for Keegan. Nicol was up highest. Hunter didn't really want that back then, and Bell takes it away from him and gives a ball into, well, no man's land as far as England are concerned. Finney. Cut out by Hughes. Little signs of tiredness showing on both teams at the moment. Bell back for Whitworth. Todd. Tuart. Ball. Bell. Bell again, that looks useful. Keegan was up and Jackson completes the clearance. Clements. Finney. McElroy out on the right touchline. McElroy slipping away from Watson. Got a steam though. McElroy inside the box, looking for Spence. Good try by the fair-haired striker again. An England break back. Keegan. Shannon. And ball. Nicol's head. Clements. Didn't get that away cleanly. Whitworth for ball. Bell. A useful one. Nicol gets it out. And here's foul as Shannon. It's the corner. And then beginning to put a little extra pressure now on the Irish defence. 7 or 8 minutes to go. Tuart with the corner. From the side for Watson and wasted it. Pat Jennings really hasn't been called upon to make a positive, all-out save at any time in this game. Hughes getting it up. Spence in. McElroy giving it a chase with Watson. Got it out well. Only as far as Jackson. And it was Todd who won it back for England. Gilger. Tuart. Whitworth, ball. Tuart. Tripped by O'Neill. Referee Tommy Reynolds is reaching for his book. No. Just indicating that I thought that one wasn't too hot. Bell with the free kick. Shannon. And Nicol, first time around. Whitworth. Bell. Ball started to run. Arrived well. Hunter completes the clearance. Completes the damping down of the England skipper's rush. Keegan. Hunter. Hurt then. Free kick is to Ireland. Adam Hunter, this big lad who first played his football for Coleraine. Hunter presumably not wanting to take the free kick. O'Kane will take it. Nicol. McElroy. Five minutes to go. And could this be a surprise result? Bilger. Bell making it through the middle, but the ball played backwards again by England. Ball, Ireland funneling back. Stewart on for Viljoen. Saving tackle there by Billy O'Kane. Andrew Viljoen getting the ball in. Keegan, Shannon, Stewart, on for Keegan, and away from Nicol for a change. It's useful, Bell is in there, and saved at the last deaths then by Hunter. That certainly was a useful run. And Bell so very, very close to getting just that little toe-ender that was needed to give England the lead then. Stewart's corner. And Nicol gets that one away. Watson. Hughes. Shannon up. Jennings just watches it quite happily cross over the bar. 3 minutes to go. I'm sure Don Revie down on the bench will be knowing what the players are feeling like. He figured in a 1-1 draw when playing number 9 for England here, October 1956. 1-1 that one. Jimmy McElroy scored for Ireland, and Stan Matthews scored for England. There's only been one draw here since then, October 58. Ireland are ready to make another substitution. Peter Scott, this is, Everton fullback, colleague of Ireland's skipper, number 6, Dave Clement. But Billy O'Kane appears to be well, so Peter Scott does not get his first international cap, or first international appearance at this moment. Watson would jump to it. Spence. Jackson on. Finney. Jackson. No foul. Just about a minute to go. Shannon chasing, and Billy O'Kane stayed with him. Shout from the bench that there's only 2 minutes to go. In fact, I think there's less than that. Keegan back for Whitworth. Shannon. No way he could run through that gap. Okay. O'Neill. Finney, who has run hard and straight and long for a long time in this game, unable to pick up that ball from O'Neill. Viljoen then. Ball. Bell. Expected ball to have gone on. Time just about up. Clements now. O'Kane. as referee Tommy Reynolds points to the tunnel and the final whistle goes. England then held here in Ireland, John Revy's side, to a 0-0 draw. Only the 9th draw in 42 home internationals between Ireland and England here in Belfast. A disappointing performance by England, one though that Ireland can be well proud of, and one looks back on the memories of a couple of moments when Spence and McIlroy might have had the winning of this game at their boot tips. The Irish team gave a well-earned cheer, last cheer, before they too leave this arena at Windsor Park, Belfast. And from Windsor Park, Belfast, I'll hand back now to Brian Moore.
Like it that much.
You just want an over the shoulder, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to come a bit further around.
Yeah,
So
sure,
that's it,
sure,
man,
sure.
That's it.
It's all right, I just want to
No, no,
single,
just a nice
single
big boat
shot.
race of Dave, please, Alec.
That's it.
How long do they want, please, Alec?
What duration? John, stand by to do this after live.
flick is in and
Just
out.
a little, that's it.
Sorry to hang you about, Dave. They
That's all right.
working
Get it done and
with
it's
BBC
done.
stuff, and
I know what the BBC are like. They're hard to work with.
Thanks. That's it.
okay. Are they rolling? Rolling and locked. Well, Dave Clement, in your triple capacity as manager, player, and general factotum of the side, what satisfaction do you get out of this result today?
Well, it was a draw, which really sometimes isn't very satisfactory, but I think the crowd were reasonably satisfied. England came out. I think you must give Don Revie full marks for motivation. I expected that they would be a little bit complacent because they sometimes have a superiority, a bit of an advantage over us. But they came out and they were doing all the hustling instead of ourselves the first half. I think the first half belonged to them a little bit, maybe on points.
Second half, I thought you came very much more into it with a very flashy start to the second half, too.
Well, you know, we had to shake ourselves a little bit at half-time because what we were doing wasn't what we should be doing. We weren't working hard enough. We weren't fighting hard enough for the ball. And I think at half-time we just looked on it to start the game again. It was 0-0. We've got to start over again. And we made the start in the second half that I wanted right at the beginning, you know.
Yeah. Well, you certainly had England very worried in the early stages of the second half. Both Spence and McIlroy might just have pinched a goal for you at that time.
Well, this is the luck of the draw, you know. If we'd got one, it would have been nice. I think it would have calmed us down a little bit and let us get out and get camped down in their half, maybe, you know.
What sort of future do you think this boy Spence is going to have in football now that he's been shown so well?
Well, that's two. He's done very well. He's satisfied me very well. This is very stiff opposition. Colin Todd, Dave Watson are very good competitors. Sammy McIlroy and himself, Terry Spence, took a lot of weight off us. And as you say, each of them might have stolen a goal, but we just have to be satisfied with what we got.
Fine, Dave. Thank you very much indeed.
All right, you.
Right. Could you just stay where you are? John? Don's here as well, yes. Don, could you please? it, yeah.
Same bit again. God, what a bloody matter.
That's it, that's it.
I've
All
got
right,
no...
well, tighten it up, go out a little more. That's it, that's it, that's it.
Right, now, am I getting talk back from anybody?
Stand by. Stand by. I'll cue, I'll time.
Okay, all right.
Tell us when they're off them.
Well, Don, looking back on this 0-0 draw, did you get any real satisfaction from it at all, or was it sadness for you?
No, I thought the first half we played much better than we played in Cyprus, and apart from the one chance that Spence had on the far post, I thought we played particularly well. We were winning the ball on the tackle and transferring the play well. We had one or two chances. Kevin Keegan hit the post and with the back header, and then it was hammered in, and it hit one of their
Jackson,
defenders.
I think it was Jackson.
Was it
who got
Jackson?
away
It
with
hit Jackson and went into Pat Jennings' hands. And then second half they had a couple of chances, and we fell away a bit, and they started to get stronger, got the crowd behind them. But they're always difficult games in Ireland for any team.
Yeah, I felt myself that your own attack didn't really live up to its reputation, individually or collectively.
Well, I don't know. We've been experimenting a little bit,
Yeah.
and as I've said before, there's no divine right that when we put white shirts on that we can go out and play as we want to. Everybody wants to beat England, and they make it difficult for us to play. But these are things we've got to overcome. But I wish people wouldn't think that England can just go out and score goals and play as how we want to play, and nobody else on the park.
Yeah.
Ireland have good players, Wales have good players, and Scotland.
You swapped Shannon for McDonald after an hour. What were you hoping for Shannon to achieve that Mac hadn't been able to do?
Well, I was hoping that Mick Channon would come on fresh because McDonald done a lot of running, and he would make these little diagonal runs and take people on the flanks and get wide. It just didn't quite work out, but that's why I did it.
Yeah. You've got Wales next now. Are you contemplating any further changes in the England side?
I may do. I may try 2 or 3 more players to have a look. I haven't played the same side twice in 6 games. I've tried to look at as many players as possible in view of the fact that I would like, if possible, to have about 22 players in about 6 months' time ready to keep together.
Right on. Thanks very much.
Pleasure.
Good. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
You said you're going on in 30 seconds, and I said they're going on 30 seconds, and we thought the duration was 30. But then I got from you it was 1.5 minutes. You see. That's all right. Confusion, he said.
I say, I'm plugged in here, but I'm not hearing
Yeah.
anybody at all. So
all right.
Thank you very much.
That's it, mate. That's it.
There.
Just a little to your left, Hugh. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
It's rather tight because they'll be close on you, you see, and he doesn't want you to move too much that way. Little more, Hugh, to your left. That's it.
Good, good, good.
Machines are running. Quiet, please. Can we hold it a minute?
Okay, Derek. Well, Derek, you're very much a new face to us in international football. What's your background?
Well, I've been in England 5 years. I've had 2.5 years with Oldham, 2.5 years with Bury, so served my apprenticeship.
Quite. You've really jumped into the international scene. A fine game against Yugoslavia, and certainly you played very well here again today. Although I don't think you thought that you were as good today as you were against Yugoslavia.
Well, this is it, I thought I had a better game against Yugoslavia. A few times trying to be a bit too clever today,
You might have had the winning of it twice there, particularly that one in the first half. Tell us about that one, the one that you knocked past the far post. That must have killed you.
Yeah, I thought maybe it had gone in off somebody. I controlled it well, I hit it well, and then, there was a ruck of players. I thought it would have went in off somebody. Somebody just got a toe end it would have been in.
And it was exciting to sit up here and watch you in the second half when you ran, from the halfway line straight at them. Did you run out of legs at the end of that?
I did. I was absolutely shattered, but if I'd have just got past that last man, it would have been a goal, I think,
What's it feel like to come up from the third division and against all these first division stars in the England side?
You feel a bit inferior, really. They don't know me, they've never heard of me, so I've got to sort of prove to players who I'm playing against that, I can do it as much as them, There's some good players in the third division,
So it's back to the third division after the internationals, but you've got your eyes set on what in the future?
Playing some more games for Ireland, I think, and you've got to be ambitious, too. I like first division football.
Sure.
But I'd like it with Bury if I can.
Fine. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Derek. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, then.
Nice.
Yeah. So you could just relax there. Are we ready to go, Alec?
Yes, I am.
Fine.
Listen to me.